Hello, Blizzard fans! This is FalconPaladin coming to you with yet another daily Blizzard upload. This is a game between Ruthlsschckn and FalconPaladin on Lerilak Crest. Yes, this is actually a game that I played yesterday on ladder. This is a placement match, which is why I don't have a border around my portrait. I've been busy casting, and hey, Ruthlsschckn recognizes me. And apparently he thinks I rock, says take care of yourself, and I say thanks, and let's get on with it. In the top right of Lerilak Crest, we have the red Zerg player. It is Ruthlsschckn with a single vowel in there, the U. Everything else has been removed. Ruthless says, please cast my stunning defeat to you. Happy face, ecstatically happy face, and I am glad to do that. In the bottom right of Lerilak Crest, we have the blue Zerg player. It is FalconPaladin, representing Team All Inspiration. I cast with them on occasion, not super often, but every once in a while, and they invited me to join their clan in Legacy of the Void, so that's why I have the cool spinny A thing. Alright, so a ZVZ here. Looks like we want Ghast first for Ruthlsschckn. Meanwhile, I'm going to go Hatchery first. I was inspired by all the different Zergs on my channel that I've cast that go Hatch first against Zerg, and it scared me, but I did it because you gave me the bravery to do so. I did also get the gas and then a pool, so I'm playing very, very greedy here, but luckily for me, Ruthlsschckn does not have his pool either, and is not really scouting at the same time, so I'm not worried about a crazy 6 pull or anything like that. I haven't seen any drones come into my base. Immediately getting guys on the gas. There we go, so good timing there. I'm still trying to figure out the timings overall here in Legacy of the Void. It's just something that I'm kind of trying to get a hang on. But basically, I'm going to have 2 bases here very soon. The expansion for Ruthlsschckn is also coming up, so he's not going to be very far behind. But there comes the pool. Woo, that's a little bit late here, about the minute and 38-second mark, which doesn't seem that late, but man, in Legacy of the Void, it definitely is. And again, to take my own advice, I send a drone out to scout. Unfortunately, that guy is not going to get anywhere close to the red Zerg's base anytime soon. Ruthlsschckn will have some time to do stuff without somebody poking around and checking things out. There we go. It pops. And what am I doing from here? FalconPaladin is, there we go, getting a queen here and probably going to get a queen here as well as soon as humanly possible. You need those queens to get that larva production. Now, one thing that I found in this game is that the auto inject doesn't give me as many larvae as I expected. You get a lot more larvae manually injecting in the previous patches of StarCraft 2, so I feel like you need a macro hatch just to keep up with the amount of income that you have, just to keep it very, very low. I'm getting speed for my Zerglings here, and I'm just going to send them out just to do some scouting. I think, yeah, I recognize there's nothing here, so I realize that Ruthlsschckn is in the top right. So I just sent some Lings out. It's just 4 of them. I can't really do much with these at all, I don't think. I'm going to get some scouting out, but it looks like Ruthless is not actually producing any kind of Zerglings at all. Queens are on the way, but a little bit late. So you know what? These 4 Lings might be able to do some damage. So here they come. And they say, hey, some very vulnerable innocent drones, and one of them dies. The second one tries to make a spine crawler, but no, that doesn't actually happen. Gonna chase it on up into the main base here and slowly follow it. Are we gonna get that kill? One more hit. Yes, we do. The queen starts to stab away. A lot of drones get pulled to try to deal with these guys, then go back to work. A few Lings do come up for Ruthlsschckn, and they're heading down to my base, actually with a drone there. Nope, just kidding, that's my drone. That was my scouting drone. Yeah, either way, but they're going to chase me home and then just back on up. I'm also sending Overlords up to check out this traffic path, just to make sure that if a whole bunch of Lings come my way, I'll have some warning that they are coming. I'm getting a Roach Warren at this point, getting more workers, 12 more Lings. I'm really worried about a counterattack here. I'm not sure if that was the correct response or not, but look at this. Ruthlsschckn has no idea where I am, has not scouted to this point. Again, please scout, especially at the lower levels. Just knowing where your opponent is can save you so much time. Now look at this. Nope, not here. He's going to check down here next, not going to be there, and finally he'll find my base. But meanwhile, I'm going to go, alright, if you're not going to come my way, I will send some Lings your way. I do like going this mass speedling style. I just think they're so fun to micro. You can get surrounds on queens and kill stuff. And here we come, right into the natural, immediately taking out every single defensive Ling. This queen gets surrounded, tries to kill a Ling, but can't, gets exploded as well. This base is completely under fire. Ruthless is getting a lair. I'm getting a lair at the same time. 20 Lings are in production for Ruthlsschckn. They're not going to get here in time, though, I don't think. This base is under severe harassment right now. These Lings are still out scouting, still haven't found where FalconPaladin is, and yes, the base does go down. All of the, there we go, some more Lings do spawn. Broodlings died at the same time there, and it's going to be very, very close, but reinforcements come down. Not Speedlings, but it doesn't really matter, and all my Lings get cleaned up. So, I have some Roaches popping out. At this point, I'm getting that lair. I want to get roach speed. You definitely want roach speed. Slow roaches are fairly effective, but not as effective as I would think. And here we come. The lings sneak on up, actually get past my roaches and into the main base. I see them, though, just barely out of the corner of my eye. And here come the slow lings. They can't go back home because there are roaches that way. But they're going to come in and try to see what they can do. The queen trying to kill one of them. Does manage to get a kill? I don't know. Nope, one of the roaches dies, or one of the lings dies to the roaches. And every single ling does get cleaned up there. They don't kill anything whatsoever. Some more slow lings coming on in. I do have roaches, but that's actually quite a bit of lings getting roach speed right now and floating quite a bit of money. Actually, I am 800 and 200 there. Here come the roaches. They managed to scare the lings away. As reestablished, or just starting to reestablish this second base. These drones probably get back to mining somewhere at this point. It's 29 to 22 harvesters. FalconPaladin is up that way, and here come the Ravagers. I think to myself, you know, Ravagers would probably be pretty good against Zerglings, just because they do 60 damage in an area there, and Zerglings only have 35 hit points. You can one-shot a ling or a group of lings with that. So we'll have to see what goes on. These lings, again, are slow. They're trying to get in and do some damage. The Mutalisk, or the Spire's on the way. Speed's on the way for these lings. It's just about to pop, but not quite there yet. The lings back on out. They get speed immediately. There we go. And head on home. Another group comes in, though, tries to do something, actually gets us around on one of my roaches, and that's enough lings to kill it without any upgrades at all. The Ravager takes a couple shots off, and speed is about to finish. 6 more roaches on the way. The Spire about halfway completed for Ruthlsschckn, but here we come. The Roach Ravager timing attack at 6 minutes. Probably not the best, but I am actually spending my money quite well at this point, I feel like, off these 2 bases. Not super saturated here on the natural, but that is okay. And here we come. We're trying to deal with the roaches with a few lings. That's not going to happen. That is too many roaches for that number of lings. These drones are forced to evacuate back to the main base. Are we going to lose the natural again? It looks like we might. And yes, it is completely uncontested at this point. We're waiting for the Spire. We are going to get Mutalisks. They're going to come out. The Ravager actually using Corrosive Bile, trying to kill this Overlord. I think I completely missed, though. It was very unfortunate, but at the same time, it was nice trying it out. And yep, all these drones end up dead. Units lost tab. 8 drones have died for Ruthlsschckn. More roaches coming on up here. And the Queen going head-to-head with the Ravager, but reinforcing roaches come up. But no, the Ravager actually dies to the Queen. Surprisingly, Ruthlsschckn saying, maybe if you're in bronze or silver, you'll have a hard time dodging Corrosive Bile. Well, and that's it. Calls the good game. Well played, says Ruthlsschckn. No rematch. Good game, says FalconPaladin, and everybody leaves the game. So that was it. Pretty quick little ZVZ there on Legacy of the Void. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been FalconPaladin with yet another daily Blizzard upload. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, all at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, what on earth? As always, you take care of yourself.